This guy's just gonna fool me. I can't beat him. Like his team is too strong. It's crazy. My food's actually here. I'll leave him.
People change up the game. Mom, Chinese person Uber got me to put the pin in. They sent me a pin. I gotta put it in to get the food from the guy. The food is me. Oh wow. Yeah, they changed up the game.
Gotta work harder on that comp. My comp was just bad. Or maybe I was just bad. the pretzels before you. I'm fine right now.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 107th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring Lil Zay, or Zay Pequeño, from City of God. Derived from the novel of the same name, City of God presents us with one of the most horrifying characters ever to appear in film. And the brutal monster that is Lil Zay is unfortunately not a creation of fiction, but a person who once lived in and terrorized the favelas of Rio de Janeiro between the late 60s to the early 80s. And we know this thanks to the work of Paulo Lins, the author of this story, who chronicled his experiences living in the City of God favela in the novel. Now in this video, we're going to use a bit of information that can be found in the novel to give us a better idea of Lil Zay's upbringing, but we'll primarily be evaluating just how Lil Zay developed into the beast he is, as well as his personality and actions from his appearance in the film, and there are two reasons for this. First is that while there are a wider array of characters and some exceptionally brutal things left out of the film that appear in the novel, the film stays pretty faithful to the events that it follows in the novel. However, while you might be thinking that's a good reason to include the information we're given in the novel in this video, the second reason why we won't be taking it into account is because the names of characters and places are much different, the timelines are not the same, and the events that surround the events that the film follows in the novel are much different as well. So rather than bolstering this analysis, the information we can find there would only unnecessarily muddle it. With that in mind, barring some small details, The film is an accurate representation of who Lil Zay was in reality, so the film will more than suffice for what we need to accomplish here. And if you're wondering why I don't use any other information about Zay's life outside of the film or novel, well, that's because there really isn't much, as far as I can tell at least. So again, for the purposes of this video, the information we can find about Lil Zay in the film will be more than enough. So with that disclaimer out of the way, we'll be starting the video proper in just a moment. But before we begin, let's first talk about our sponsor for this video, Private Internet Access. PIA is a completely open source VPN with a track record of safety and security that's been proven in court multiple times, which earns them the much deserved title of the most transparent VPN on the market. With over 30 million downloads, PIA is a widely used tool for both internet security and circumvention, one that hides your IP, encrypts your internet connection, and has a no-logs policy that ensures that your data is never stored or recorded. PIA doesn't just help you keep your data secure from trackers or malicious websites and entities, it also helps you access movies, shows, and sporting events from around the world that you might be unable to access due to regional restrictions. For you sporting fans out there, PIA has servers in all 50 US states, so if your state's local networks happen to opt out of the right to televise a game, you can circumvent these blackouts by simply changing your IP to a state that hasn't. And with the World Cup currently going on, soccer fans in both the US and Canada are only able to view all the games through different premium subscriptions.
You know, me and